Good morning. Welcome back to another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium. Today is going to be a special video about my review for Wild Eye Releasing's Parts Unknown. It's from 2018, and its budget was $10,000. Richard Chandler was the director. It starts off very grindhouse-ish. And the way it kicks off, it does that old movie coming soon to theaters kind of throwback, and then it has this 80s synth music in it in the process. Well, what it is it's a movie about a slew of wrestlers who wrestle in this really tiny super indie promotion, and it's made up of William DeCoff as Herman von Strasser, Sarah Michelle as Kitty von Strasser, Alexander Huck as Harvey von Strasser, and Steve Kwiak as Carl von Strasser, and Lizzie Havoc as Lacey Tormata. Basically, they pretty much dominate the scene in this particular promotion's promotional underground kind of wrestling company. And what happens in the beginning is Herman is the sister's pretty close second if he's not the most violent, but Herman is a really violent wrestler. He takes to using barbed wire around bats or around I don't know if it's a bat or a 2x4, but I can't remember that right now. I get them mixed up because I've seen both because I'm a wrestling fan. But Herman is a very violent wrestler, and he kills a man in this to open the match to get that crowd to be kind of into him, but yet kind of scared of him at the same time. And he kills somebody in this a jobber. He kills a jobber in this movie, and what he does is I don't know if he gets put away for a little bit. I think that's what they said. He gets put away for a little bit, and he gets manslaughter charges. And then a probation officer comes to visit him when he's out. I don't know how he got out, because he did kill somebody in the ring. I don't think he would have got out that fast, but he gets out. And a probation officer comes to his house, and she wants a urine exam, urinalysis. And I don't know, he goes out of the room, and when he comes back, she's dead because Herman's manager, Gary, or not Gary, what is his name? Let's see. Harvey, let's see. Yeah, Harvey, the manager. I guess it must be their kind of slow brother because he's kind of slow and talks kind of abnormal. He kills the probation officer, and later, or before all of that, he kills the probation officer, and Herman wants Harvey to bury her out in the woods. And in the meantime, they're trying to keep their record clean because of his manslaughter charges, and they don't need any more violence in their lives, or they're gonna end up back in prison. And the whole family is really violent. This is a really violent wrestling movie of sorts. And in the meantime, they bury this lady out in the Pine Barrens. And along comes this creature that makes a deal with Herman. And in the process, with him making a deal with Herman's getting a little jaded about things, and he's trying to make a deal because he thinks it's going to make things get better. And in the process, this creature's goal is he's to take over the souls, and each time he takes over a soul, he gets stronger. And it's said in the movie, basically, if this monster gets his full, you know, uh, quest for what he's doing, uh, he's going to unleash a plague on the world that, no one's gonna be able to be under control. And this alien or creature from another universe is going to take over planet Earth. And meantime, the parole officer comes back to life, and she realizes she can't die. So it's revealed at some point in the movie she is known as the mother of death. So there's a reason why all of this is going on and why she can't die. I do need to add that the monster's voice was done by the legendary wrestler Jake the Snake Roberts. And I just wasn't expecting him to be in this, because it was like, I knew instantly when I heard his voice for the monster. I was like, yeah, that's got to be Jake the Snake Roberts, because it said it in the credits. But this was a very violent film, and I don't know. I've never seen wrestling violence like this before. I mean, there's a scene of a lady cutting off another lady's nipple. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, one of their family members had died, and one sister had cut out the eye and stuck it in a music box. But this was a really different movie. Like I said, I love the synth score in this one. It was really kind of weird at times. It definitely had that grindhouse feel to it, and I would definitely recommend this one. But I'd recommend it with caution if you're not used to, like that gross out gore like this. It might be a little much for some people. I read the back, and it said it was going to have lots of nudity or whatever, and I really didn't find that all that much. Not that I was disappointed, but I was expecting it to be nothing but that. And when I watched it, it wasn't anything worse than I've seen, for movies of today. And I don't know. I'd probably give it maybe about a 6.5, somewhere around there. It had some things going for it, though. It had me hooked in parts, because the inner wrestling fan in me loved this. But then, like, it do some wacky things with, like, the creature, and you could tell that it was mechanical, and it didn't seem very menacing. Is my thing with it. But for $10,000, Richard Chandler did very good with this. And I'd like to throw a shout out to, where is it here? A synthwave sound from composers Michael Shiraef and André Ferreira. Fernandes. They did a very good job with the music in this one. That was one of my big things with this movie, is I love the music in this. I would have did the creature a little bit different, but had some things that were kind of missing here and there. It kind of felt like two different movies at one time, but it wasn't bad by any means. It had some gross out moments, which felt very Tromaville like. It also had some cameos from Melantha Blackthorne. That's supposed to be a really big cameo. I'm not sure who that is. I'm no knock on them. I'm so new to the Wild Eye family. Maybe it's somebody that's been in a lot of the Wild Eye titles. Plus two, I was notified by Dave Maggot that he got credited in the credits. I couldn't remember what he said he got thanked for. Maybe it's just participation in like making it or something. I have no idea. He didn't get back to me because I reached out to him on it. But I'd like to congratulate him on that achievement. But that's my review for Parts Unknown. it was a very very unique movie. Let's put it that way. I won't forget that one anytime soon. I'd give, like I said, I'd give it about a 6.5. I would probably, I'd probably give it about a thumb and a half up. Not quite on my level. Not like a Clown Face or Clown NATO or one of them, but it definitely had its moments. It's definitely going to go in my Grindhouse uh, section of my library when I get it all straightened out. Because we're supposed to be moving soon. But that's my review, and I'll see you coming up probably tomorrow with a definitely a pop-up pack video. I think I'll be doing. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. See you later, guys. Bye.